How can the music video by BLACKPINK be edited in Adobe Premiere Pro? Let me show you how. Feel free to check the timestamps of this video in the description below, and the video starts right now. First, I'll explain how to do this edit. This is called a Flutter cut. And no, you don't have to spend hours manually cutting parts from the footage. You can create a Flutter cut in less than a minute using this trick I'm about to show you. All you need to do is have one video on top of another video. Then go to the Effects panel, and type strobe in the search bar and enter it. Then you'll see an effect called strobe light under the Stylize folder. I'll drag this effect and drop it onto the top video. Next, go to the Effect Controls panel and go to the effect we just used. What you need to do next is go to the Strobe section and choose Makes Layer Transparent. Doing this will stop the hide and seek game this video was playing and make it visible on the playback. Now let's give it a play and see how it has turned out. As you can see, both videos are shown one after another, but it's slower than the Flutter cut in the music video. So if you want to speed it up, go to the Effect Controls panel and enter the number 0.1 for the strobe duration and 0.2 for the strobe period. And now, it's showtime. As you can see, it's way faster than it was before. How can you create these white flashes? Well, you don't have to. All you need to do is download this overlay from the link in the description below and drop it over the video. After that, you can grant the power of invisibility to this overlay by removing the green screen. You can do this by going to the Effects panel and typing Key in the search bar. Then under the Keying folder, you'll see an effect called Color Key. Drag it and drop it onto the overlay and then go to the Effect Controls panel. Go to the effect you just used and click on this eyedropper icon in the Key Color section. Then get your ass over here to the playback and click on the green color. As you saw, this small box absorbed the green color from the playback and made the background transparent so that the video at the bottom can be seen. But there's still some green left, so we can remove that by going to the Color Tolerance section and clicking on this number and dragging your mouse to the right until there's no trace of green on the playback. And now, it's showtime. See these slow motion and fast motion scenes? The technique that has been specifically used here is called speed ramping. I'll explain how to do both the regular speed changing and the speed ramping. Alright, first, let's enlarge the track. Next, you see this small box on the video clip? Right-click on it and choose Time Remapping, and then Speed. Then you'll see a black line appearing on the middle of the video clip. You can control the speed of the footage by moving that line up and down. As you can see, it's at 100% right now. If you move the line upwards, the percentage is going to rise and the video is going to be in fast motion. Therefore, the length of the video clip will decrease. If you move the line downwards, the percentage is going to get lower and the video is going to be in slow motion. Therefore, the length of the video clip will increase. This is how you can do regular speed changes. Now let's see how we can do some speed ramping. To do this, first, you have to choose where you want to apply the speed ramp. I'll be applying it right here when the dancer is about to jump. I'll make the speed ramp start just when the jump starts and make him jump in slow motion. Alright, now let's start creating the ramp. First, choose the pen tool. To do that, you can either press P on the keyboard or click on this icon here. Next, click on the clip right where you want the ramp to start. If you just click on the footage, it's not going to do anything. So make sure you click on the black line. Once you do that, a dial will appear. As you can see, when you take the cursor onto that dial, the pen tool will disappear and this icon will appear. Once that appears, start dragging your mouse to the right side and release it at the point you want the ramp to stop. Doing this will duplicate the dial. So basically, the footage before the first dial can have one speed and the footage after the second dial can have another speed. The speed of the footage between the two dials will either gradually increase or gradually decrease depending on what kind of ramp you'll be creating. If you want that part of the footage to be in fast motion, you need to drag the line upwards. As I want the jump to be in slow motion, I'll click on the line here and drag it downwards. I zoomed in a little bit so that you can observe the changes more clearly. Alright, now let's check how the video looks. As you saw, the slow motion begins just as he's about to jump and it continues throughout the rest of the footage. But I want the speed to go back to normal just as he lands from the jump. So I'll create a speed ramp for fast motion around here. Next, I'll choose the pen tool, zoom in a little bit and click here. Then I'll drag this dial to the right. Now I'll click on this line and bring the speed back to 100%. If you want to adjust the smoothness of a speed ramp, click on one of the dials. Then a blue color dial will appear on the black line between the green color dials. When you click on it and drag your mouse, you'll be able to see this dial rotating. This will help you smoothen your speed ramp. Now let's check how the video looks. As you saw, the speed of the video goes back to normal just as he lands. Which music video do you want me to explain next? Let me know in the comments below. If you found value in this video, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your notifications so that you won't miss any videos like this. I broke down the editing of Lalisa by Lisa, so if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead and check it out. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.